Hello there. Hi. Welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome to this, the 26th of April, 2026. Hopefully you're doing well today. We're back tonight with more Dead Letter Department. We're going to see if we can get a different ending. I think we found out there was basically 5 endings to this game. So we're going to try to attempt to get a different one. That's what the plan is. I'll be honest, I wasn't really feeling much up to streaming tonight. I just I don't know. Not feeling the greatest today. Not feeling the greatest today, to be honest. So we're just gonna try to do this. It's just typing. It's just a lot of typing. There's some hidden stuff throughout, but outside of that, it's mainly a typing game, so I figure it'd be pretty chill. I couldn't figure out anything to do. I'll be honest, I've actually been sitting at my computer for the past hour. I had everything ready to go. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. I was not in the mood to play more No Rest for the Wicked. I just didn't feel like I was in the headspace to do that. And I didn't want to start a new game because I just didn't feel like it would be fair to whatever we played to jump into that either. So I don't know. I just couldn't find a middle ground. I installed a bunch of stuff and got stuff ready, and I meant to get the flyer out for St. Jude today. I have it made. I have the flyer made. It's all done. I've got the incentives picked out. Everything's set up. Everything's set up for St. Jude. I'll try to get it out tomorrow, so that way everybody can be in the know, as it were, but today has just been a wash. Today's been a wash. So I just wasn't able to do what I needed to do today. Yeah, I just couldn't get to the point where couldn't get to the point where I could figure anything out. So I was just sitting here getting stuff installed and trying to figure out what to do, and I don't know, man. I don't know. It's been a day. It's been a day. Hey, Void. Hey, Void. How you doing today? So, but like I said, everything's good to go for St. Jude here in a little while. That'll be starting on Friday. So we got a few days before that, and then we'll get into all that stuff. But that Little Caesar hot wings, nice. But like I said, as for today, we're gonna try to get a different ending in Dead Letter Department. Maybe we'll figure out how to flag letters. Apparently that was a thing you could do. We never did. I'm not sure if it ever told us how to do that, but we'll try to figure that out. We're gonna just keep it chill tonight, because I don't really have the energy for anything else. So let's just get into it. We're already way behind anyways, so all right. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. I need to see input. Here we go. Rebind keys. Autocomplete toggle. Autocomplete option. There's a question mark button. Submit entry, fast walk, flip letter, zoom in. So, how do we flag? Looking at this, I don't see a way to flag letters. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just get into it. So we did love last time. Let's just start at the top. Dear Mom. Time here has been brutal. New city is confusing and harsh. I'm having a rough time. We picked the, like, hopeful option the first time, so we're gonna do... A daddy inch job typing up the junk computers can't auto-read. Despite everything, I wish I'd come back. I know I messed everything up. I don't regret leaving. Let's go with that option. Hey, Leaf. Sincerely. Alright. Round 2. Now we know kind of what to expect, so... Orchestra Heights. Okay, this changed. To answer your inquiry, your mailing address is this. Okay, our mailing address is 100 Gore Apartment 454 Spade. Okay. Nebraska, is that any? Okay. Auto suggest are limited to displaying up to 3 entries. If you don't see an address you're looking for appearing less, check for possible. Additionally, the more text you enter, the more refined results will be. The system is flagging you to reprocess certain letters. Try reformatting the address. Separate lines fit more like the following. Yeah. Okay, so we need to pay attention to our address. I think that's going to play a part in things. Our address was popping up in the last run, so... Seems like our address does change each run. Oh, interesting. There was a drawing on that door before. There doesn't seem to be one right now. Deliveries only. Okay. Alright. Let's go type some letters. At least try to do something today.
Please stay clear of the doors.
A while back, same day you arrived in the city. Data conversion operator, yes. Okay, we know all of this. Okay. Alright. So, I need some. I'm gonna try to move my keyboard so I can maybe type a little bit better this time around. Let me see if this works a little bit better. Are we addressing homelessness? Here, see what we're doing. Need information, learn about according to need. Six. Oh. That's the first one. You had to use the thing at the top there to figure that one out. Okay. $39. 2. Alright. Okay. Interesting. So you do have to type it even though it's... I was wondering about that. I was like, some of these have... I'm gonna type it all in one sentence and see what it does. Okay, it auto... Not one sentence, but I mean like all without hitting enter. Like it's typed out there. Okay. So you're looking in my window the other day. Alright, 7 full 7 3 5 3 7. Okay, so some of these are the same. says unnamed city. So I'm just gonna submit that as unnamed city. This is also one we've seen before. That's a dog. It's a weird looking dog. Like blind or something. Or at least has cataracts. Lebanon. Six, 8, 8, 5, 3. Yep. Just making sure that was one of the numbers on there. 4, 7, 8, 7. El Dorado. Hill. Okay, I've gotten this before. Okay, that's it for the day. In our first run, they added a camera there, and then a power bank there, and all of this stuff ended up disappearing, like all the shelves and all that stuff. So. Worked over, you shield your eyes briefly as you glance at the sun. Yeah. Okay. Supervised learning. Here it works. We'll attempt to process mail first. So you see it. It comes across information you can't read or understand. It's where you step in and respond with it corrected. It's still unable to understand what you typed in or reason to believe there's an error made. It may flag error letters for reprocessing by you. We look forward to seeing... Okay. Okay, so it'll send us another letter, I guess is what it's trying to say. Yeah, see, there's this drawing on the door here. Saw a shadow in there, but there's no one in there. Okay. Mm. Alright. Okay, so this is where we're at. Spade in E. Whatever they tell you I need. Okay. Okay, so our new person that we had someone whose name kept showing up over and over again. This is gonna be this person. So Millicent Tierney. I never had them do this before. That's actually interesting. Never had them actually flip it around. So I wonder if we can send some of this stuff to our address. Like if we see something like a package like that, can we type in our address? Yep, there it is. Millicent Ernie went missing. 7745 intervale. Hey, welcome in. Press X to Jason and Raiders. Hopefully you're doing well today. What are you up to? Ah, playing some Alan Wake 2. Nice. Is it your first playthrough or have you played it before? Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know who I am, I'm Master Games. Play a variety of games here on the channel, mostly horror, mostly retro. Tonight we are doing another run of Dead Letter Department. We've already gotten one ending. There's like 4 or 5 endings to this game, so we're going to try to attempt to get another ending to this game. It's a typing horror game, so it's interesting. It's very, very interesting. But welcome in. If you need rain run for any reason, get you some food, get you some water, or go take a nap. I completely understand. Just throw us a follow, come back when you can. We'd love to have you. Yeah, tell us how Alan Wake 2 was going. Tell us about your stuff. We're just going to keep on typing, but feel free to tell us how everything was going. But, yeah, is it your first playthrough, or have you played it before? Are you doing the DLCs? How's everything going? Ooh, wasn't able to break free. But yeah, so this game is about we're supposed to put in addresses that the computer couldn't read in order to let mail get to where it is supposed to get to. And Sometimes it sends us interesting ones like the ones you're seeing there. Sometimes they send us crinkled ones like this one. So it makes it a little bit harder to read. So we have to thankfully we have the handy dandy auto suggestion that we can use to double check our work. Thank you. We've sent a letter to this person before for their pet. So that's interesting. But hopefully you're doing well tonight. Okay. Just gonna send that on because I can't type that. Send that on because I can't type that. Okay, this is to us. Alright, this mail is going to be sent to us. Okay. We looked this up before. This one is like, you don't have to die to become a spirit, essentially. To data conversion operator. Okay. To data conversion operator. Hopefully your stream went well. I do appreciate the raid. Alright. Why choose? Okay. 2 people standing. People will come for miles to watch burn. So we had extinguished as the basic ending. So I'm hoping we don't get that one again. That was weird. There's the eyeball. Storm. I raised my arms. We haven't had this one before, and double the intensity generated by the dropping of an... Wow. That sounds unfun. Very little of them remained to be found. The shadows that walk where we walk. They stand where we stand. They bleed where we bleed. Okie dokie. Interesting. So our vision is starting to static already. Also, this chair's moved. Interesting. So we got the eye here, and this chair moved. It was facing this desk. Interesting. So someone was sitting behind us. Official notice. Any employees discovered deliberately abusing the system for their personal interests will be terminated immediately. Whose entering of invalid, inaccurate, or fraudulent addresses. If discovered, such acts will result in immediate termination and legal action. Reports of attempted malware. Please report any software tampering in your manager ASAP. Notice that you're standing on top of some mail that was delivered while you slept. I'm not going to pick up the letter this time. I'm going to see if that does something. Okay, the drawing's still there. I always go down. I don't know why I keep making that mistake. Alright, so let's not look at the letter that was delivered.
Please stand clear of the doors.
Where exactly is everyone else? Alright, let's see if the... Okay, so the hallway still has all the doors. The ring lights. Alright, let's see if... Okay, the chair's back in its place. And there's no camera. Let it rot. Okay, I have to... Okay, I have to type let it rot. So I have to type that. Ah. Still in northern France. I'd be lying if I told you it wasn't because of the... Jeez. Hey. The view in this postcard might not be much, but I must tell you, I think I'm onto something. I've heard some of the locals talk about a gorgeous hidden spell fountain in the area. My French is a little rusty, but rumor has it the water has rejuvenating property. Jesus. Perhaps if you see me soon, I may be an infant. Do you feel safe? Joey. CO Little Brothers of Saint Francis 773 Porter Avenue, Roxbury, Massachusetts 02120. What's the difference between the first and second one? Oh, one's the crossing, so the first one. Wow, what does that say? Reason was found reduced. I guess I'm getting extinguished again too. Ashes. There's a lot of references to fire already among the burned remains of her Despite being a landmark, spontaneous human combustion case in which every possible tool of modern scientific is that how you spell investigation? Yeah. Investigation was used. The incident remains unsolved. Police Chief J.R. What does that even say? I'm gonna say root shirt. Commented, as far as logical explanations go, this is one of those things that just couldn't have happened, but it did. Okay, thank you. Margot Macklin 4756 Alcyon Carson City Mall, Nevada 89701. Okay, what do we got? Nice monster picture. Yo, Monster on is going all right. I'm bored. Here's a postcard. Max. Go home. Creepy. Big savings. We've seen this before. 2934. Market Street. San Francisco. 94150. Overdue payment. Open. Okay, so this is the emergency clinic for Laura. I guess something happened to Laura's pet. Four, 3, 9 Morrow Road, South Lebanon, Ohio. Okay, we saw this before. No soul. No souls without Use. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Helvik, a Norwegian diver, was... Okay, a lot of explosions going on here. Eight atmosphere change? What does that mean? 8. I guess that was how much he pressurized. Oh yeah, change in air pressure. That would, yeah, that would cause you to explode. Through a 60 centimeter diameter 24-inch. Wow. Height fit. Height fit. Oh, it's this again. T I T I T T I T E. No, it's L E. Let it go. Do you feel safe? Who is watching whom? Do I have to type that? Who is watching who? Who is watching who? There we go. Okay, done this one too. This is the wife and the lover. Okay. Am I typing that right? Yeah. Sometimes words don't look right when I type them. I'm not sure why that happens. There's some disconnect in my brain, probably. Okay. So I wonder if those you're supposed to just send on. Tell my mom you were at my window and she got scared. Yeah, I figured that's where this was going. I wonder if we could do the crossed out. I'll just type in rude. Now, we didn't have this, but remember, we sent a letter to our mother. You can't hold on forever. You can't hold on forever. Nine, 3, 5, 6. Full number C. New Philadelphia. Okay. Yeah, so this so far this is working the exact same way it did before. I wonder if this is part of the endings you choose. Okay. Okay, it doesn't say Sin Eater on the wall. There are letters on our bed, though. Maybe we are getting some. Also, our eyes are not doing the weird thing. Okay, so things are different so far. I think everything changes today, because they're going to give us the power supply. Okay, so the doors are starting to go missing. Say, the doors are starting to go missing. Do we get a camera now? Yeah, see, now we got a camera. Now we got the power thing. Looks like a piece of some sort of document. Require maintenance for 40 plus hours of exposure. Reduce communications begin observing signals for successful something. Okay. So there's a letter there. We didn't see that before. They gave us our power thing. And the screen is cracked. Does bind? Okay, so I think we're gonna get something different because that's not something we've seen before. Is it worth the cost? Yeah, I think we're getting something different here. I think it's Kentucky that. It's KY, that's what I thought. I was like, I don't think it's KN. I know it's K something. Oh. A Greek. And what is this word? I don't know what that is. so much pain from an ankle injury that the opponent made the sign of defeat to the umpires while at the same time that's unfortunate. You stop? Interesting. What do you do in that case? Like, if you're proclaimed the winner, like you can't go on to the next round. You're dead, right? Oh, no future. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so you have to type this. Oh, there was a face there. That was creepy. I think that happened last time. Okay, we got this one before as well. So it doesn't seem like there's a lot of things to cycle through. Also, something just scanned across the screen. Hello. Thought it was a 4, but I just want to double check. Come on, man. I'm hitting. It says you. Okay. What? Do I start? Okay, 6. Oh, I start on that side. Okay, 6 T R F B R T Y Y H H N T Y G H V B N I H B 3 E D C W E R F. You son of a gun. Oh, was I supposed to? I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm gonna just type what's there. ELEFEUT 30 LICNT TURMOT D288. LEUT 3 LNT UR UT 28. Let. Yeah, I was wondering what it was gonna spell. It. Rot. Took a boat around the coast and will be stuck here on this island for days before my next stop. Despite appearances, this is actually a lovely, if someone in the window, quaint little island village. I think I'll enjoy my time here. Of dark something crawling, lurking, standing near. Hello. Impress. Elizabeth was stabbed to death with a thin file from her assassin. It pierced her pericardium. Wow. And a lung. Because of its sharpness. And then that's interesting. The wound was very narrow and due to pressure from her extremely tight corset, which was usually sewn onto her. Yikes. He did not notice what had happened. In fact, he believed a simple passerby had hit her and continued to walk for a while before collapsed. There's a whole bunch of like tendrils and stuff on the side. Donald Oliver 4365 East 2250 Street, Iwani, Illinois. It's the first one. No. Ah, that's the thing. That was one of our options. You finished. Oh. There's blood surrounding our chair. Interesting. Yeah, I think we're getting a different ending. Hi, camera. You see all that? Huh? Did you catch that on film? Alright. This isn't going to work. You stew in your thoughts with a glazed, broken stare out the window. Maybe you skip eating for the rest of the week. Okay. Okay, wait. Not much of a view here. The wall, we can see our computer through there. Interesting. Also, the letters are gone. Now there's something different in our sight. Before it was like eyes and stuff. There's also a camera in our apartment. Oh, there was a camera in our apartment. Interesting. So our work is starting to like meld with where we were. Interesting. Alright, so fiction notice. No drawing. Alright. Wonder what ending we're getting now. Probably the hard-working ending. Came out earlier asking me if I would work from home, especially the power issues. Okay, yeah, we got this. See if all the doors are gone now. Yeah. So all the doors still disappear. Does the TV turn on again? No. TV doesn't turn on this time around. Letter's gone. Things still in the room, which is surprising. Because by the time we did this on the other one, everything was gone. So. Investigating the history of that fountain. Okay, let's learn about this fountain. I don't know if the language. Oh, I spelled language wrong. No, I spelled it right. Language barrier. Something else. But the locals seem exceedingly unwilling to talk about it. In any case, it's time to move on. I only wish you were still here. You always were much better at getting people to open up. Seattle, Washington. I think it's, what's this? 86125. I think it's the first one. 98. Oh yeah, he's gotta look at a thing on the wall. Oh. I'm getting close. What the hell? To hell now. Randolph Jaffe. Streets. Omaha. Nebraska. Is that Nebraska? No, Nebraska's this. 68108. Oh God. Okay. 6 T F 7 UK 7. Oh, okay. 6 T F 7 UK. Is that a T? T Y U J M H B. That's our room. You didn't catch that, we saw that before. Tokyo. I am currently eating noodles served out back. Guys. Car. Haunted captures for living in? Yes, that's what we're doing. Welcome in, Tenchi. Yep, we're doing all the haunted captures. How are you? Ooh, something flashed there. I wish I could have read it. Oh, I spelled pineapple wrong. What, pineapple? Okay. Liar's Twitch. Never heard of this. the liars, which consists of, I know what it is, but I've never heard of the actual name of it. Voluntary spasming of a muscle or a group of muscles that can occur alone or in a sequence with or without a pattern. Myoclonic. Oh, myoclonic. Okay. Sometimes described as jumps are caused by a sudden, rapid contraction and relaxation of the muscles. I have those all the time. Myoclonus can be a strong sign of pent-up mental anxiety. Yeah, you're telling me, friend. Most often it tends to be one of several side effects in a wide variety of nervous system disorders. Stacy. By the way, the power thing disappeared if you didn't notice that. 5, 2, 9, 2, 4. There's something wobbling in our vision too. 6, 9. No, 6, 2, 9, 1, 8. This isn't going to work. Another thing that our character said. Oh, someone's behind us. Anna, my Okay, our computer disappeared. Okay, I guess these are the endings. Forgetting a different. I think after the rest of the description, combine liar switches. Well, I think so. I think what they're talking about is there's a certain art of myoclonus that can be the liar's twitch, but I think overall what they're talking about is just twitching in general. Well, this is definitely different. Welcome to hell, I guess. Six, 4, 5. Edge, water, sand gate, BT, 05250. Oh, I finished my workday and I had 45 seconds left. Sitting on the subway. The lights are constantly flickering. Nobody else seems to notice. You're not sure yet if it's because they can't see it or they are quietly ignoring it. Once you got on, the engine itself seemed to be making some sort of low howling noise. Struggling to breathe, but still trying to get to its destination. Interesting. So we're able to go home again? Okay, now we're starting to get like the real like wobbliness that we got the last time. Oh, all the lights are out. Interesting. Because the thing is like, the lawyer switch is technically myoclonus, right? Because it's a response to anxiety. People that have the, like, oh no, they're gonna catch me in a lie, I'm getting anxious, so I have the, like, twitch that gives away, it's like a tell, right? But it's, like, unconscious. Oh, I wonder if our wall said anything. About, like, what... Because before it said, like, Sin Eater. I wonder if our wall said anything this time. Finally, some good news arrives. You heard back from your old coworker. Okay. Yeah, this is the end of... That was the same dialogue we got before. Okay, so now the TV is on this time. Okay, so it seems like getting to the ending is the same. It's just there's a few cutscenes that seem to change along the way. Yeah, and then there's nothing in the room. Not even our chair. 780. Swerve. That breathing is, oh yeah, really intense. Down again. Remember I had to turn it down before because it was way too much before. Not sure what that's supposed to be. So we're gonna say Mount Pleasant. That's a deer. I know it's hard, but please hang in there. I know you can make it. And we've gotten this one before in the first playthrough. Okay. You missed the word fell. Nah, it's fine. God, that breathing is so annoying. Once you're back with us? Did they leave or did they die? I guess they left. Wow, that's that's certainly a letter header. Nine four El Mirage. 8. It's her honorary title? Yeah, apparently. Interesting. Ah, nice. So, if you don't remember, this is where the last place was. Our last run was here at Evarts, Indiana, Andrews, Indiana. That's where the last character was from. So hello, creepy face. Don't know what that says. Do know what that says, though. Wait, what? FTERT FGV. Oh, it's a B, not a D. It looked weird. DC. Other B. And then it's T. Is that not a G? Oh, it's a 6. The funny thing is we're going to get to the end of this, and it's going to shut off the power, so typing this is just a troll anyways. Is it a 6? It is a 6. Oh no, and actually let us finish that one. Interesting. Ah, the door's gone. The computer's gone. Power's gone. The table's gone. And there's our hallway. Okay. Bathroom. I think we gotta go down this hallway as if we were leaving our apartment or going to our apartment. Yep. Okay, so this is all the same. We go in here. Try a door, then we fall. Okay, let's see what happens now. Hey, it's Laura Shonda again. Miss Wilson and 53358 Burden. Nice. Burn, Indiana. Very good. David in the red turn down the accuracy is going to be lower this time, but I think my hell is real. We have built it. Nice. Look. Despite being a total piece of crap, he still got a beautiful funeral, but it was infuriating to see friends and family gathering and smiling to remember someone who had caused that much trouble. Every story swapped flew in the face of the havoc he wreaked, and the people he'd hurt. They continued to drift in and... Okay, I remember this one. I wonder if they always give you this one at the end. Yeah, because I remember we got this before, and it censored the name again. So I'm filling in our name there to see if it changes anything. Uh-oh. Yes, I know this is not how you spell Christmas. That's how it's spelled in the letter. A 2? Seems like a 7. It is a 2, okay. Alright, we're getting more and more hands. My mind in a machine. Mind is stuck in a machine. Mind feels stuck. Seeing the stars at night. Ah, there we go. This is probably where it will end. Now widely accepted that Uru was transmitted among members by a funerary cannibalism when villagers ate the brain. They contracted the disease, and it was then spread to other villagers who ate their infected brains. Tonight, I watched the light leave. Comforting. Oh, interesting. To whatever may come for it. I wasn't typing that last part. To whatever may come for it was added by the computer itself. Okay, well, we definitely got a different ending. Also, did you notice the computer had, like, viscera and stuff? Also, I'm not moving. Once again, on the subway, pondering what even to do now. Bending the fingers caused them to creak and vibrate so loudly it claims the attention of the elderly lady sitting nearby. She gets up and moves to another seat further away. The fingers can now only rest comfortably in a bizarre configuration of them twisting over and around one another. There's no way an interview tomorrow can happen with them like this. We might not be used to them like this, but don't worry. We can still accomplish a lot. There are so many things you can interact with daily that can shape your behavior. There's some typos. Whether it's waiting in line due to traffic, experiencing an emotional high from a movie, or simply the way you use your computer. Little things, little influences that add up, that can shape the way you react about the world around you. A little mesmerizing, glowing rectangle telling you how to feel about the world around you. Not to worry, I'll take care of that from now on. I admire your tolerance. We're going to accomplish a lot together. Alright. Interested. We definitely got, like, the possessed ending. I think this is supposed to be, like, the default ending, or maybe one of the default endings. Yeah, possession. uh... My accuracy is going to be considerably lower, but my typing rate should be higher. Curse amount 2. Oh, my accuracy was about the same, but my word per minute did go up. Alright. I did find left behind scrap of paper. Okay. So I found 2 of the 6 endings. So there you go. So it does tell us that there's 6 endings. Copy and paste count? I didn't know you could copy and paste. If I had known that. Mail processed 137. So yeah, actually we processed more mail the first time. Like I said, I just had to move my keyboard around. My keyboard was like initially set up just for like regular gaming, not for typing. So I moved it around. Curse amount 2, interesting, because before it was like 13. Or curse amount was like 13. That was interesting. Flagged. See, again, it says mail flagged for reprocessing. I wonder if it's like if you have a terrible accuracy, like if you really mess up, it has to reprocess it. I wonder if that's what that means. Like if you just like type and it's just wrong. Like if you put the wrong address in or something, that's what it means by reprocessing. I wonder if there's an ending focused on reprocessing. Interesting. That also took half the time it did before. Well, I know there's something where you can mail yourself stuff, right? There's one where you there's also there's a thing that you always mail to yourself. But I know there's something where you can like mail some like a bomb to yourself. It's one of the achievements. So I'm wondering if that's what the fragile is, like if we mail that fragile thing to ourselves. I'm very curious because I wonder how much of it's tied to just those things you choose at the beginning. Like there, because there's the letter you choose. You choose four people to send it to, and then there's a secondary whether you send it or don't send it, right? Um, so I'm wondering. Let's see. Uh, let's see. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Ah. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at the how you get the endings, and yeah, none of them are basically done uh with the error with errors. Um, it I was right. The mail bomb thing is the package that's fragile. Um, um, so that's how you get that. But yeah, yeah. I don't know if we'll do another run of that because the endings. I don't know if the endings are really worth it because like we've seen basically I think most of the letters or a good bit of the letters, and like it's just a typing game. Outside of that, like even though the endings themselves were here, let's go big screen for this. Even though the endings themselves like had some slight differences, when you actually get there, like it wasn't too different, right? Like we had a little bit of like, oh, the possession was like, I'll take care of you, um, and but versus the other one, which was just like I don't know. We just I think we just kind of died. Like I think extinguish you just kind of die. You just like fail to exist kind of thing. Um so I don't really know if there's like a reason to kind of play it for the other endings unless, like you're kind of a completionist. Um because we got a lot of duplicate letters. Like honestly, it would be it. I feel like it's a fun way to like train your typing. Like if you're trying to if you're trying to like work on your typing speed and stuff. But um, outside of that, like I don't really see. There wasn't like a enough difference, I would say, to warrant it. Because like when I got to the ending, like we had the pit, and then we had some like little changes throughout the world, but it wasn't like I didn't feel like we were like getting like, oh, this is a huge like departure in path. Um, like it was just it was mostly the same. Which isn't terrible. I think this is done by like a solo dev or by like two people. Yeah, it looks like it's done by like a solo dev. So like for the solo dev, it's really well done. It's just I just yeah, estimated play time 120 minutes per run. So yeah, you could do basically you can do it in a run in about 2 hours, which is exactly how long it took us to do the second run. The first run took us a lot longer because I was not really set up for typing and everything. Um, but yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the YouTube stream here. Thank you so much, YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to join us over here on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/massacregames. And we'll see you in the next playthrough. Bye bye, YouTube. All right, Twitch. We're gonna have to find something to do. I don't know if I want to end stream, but I don't know. It's been a long day. It's been a real long day.